Alice was my best friend growing up. For years, we shared the same light brown hair and very similar green eyes. She had a thickness and a wave to her hair, though, that curved around her round features. Her smile was like no other. It was infectious and bright and beautiful. But there was one drastic thing that we didn't share: our weight. She had always been rounder than I, and she didn't like to let herself forget that. In the 6th grade, Alice had a slumber party and invited all of our friends. I remember sitting in a big circle in our pajamas on the cream-carpeted floor of her bonus room. Alice said, "We're going to go around the circle, and I want everyone to say what body part of mine they would trade." I panicked, and I hugged my knees to my chest until my arms shook. I could tell all of the other girls were uncomfortable with this game. The first girl to go chose her eyes. "It can't be my face. I like my face," Alice said. It started again. One chose her feet, one chose her skin, one chose her hands. And then one girl broke the cycle for the rest of us. Caitlin sat on her knees and tucked a piece of frizzy red hair behind her ear. She was pale and dotted with freckles. She was the confident one. She said, "I love my body. I wouldn't want to trade anything." Alice said, "No, you have to pick something." Caitlin shook her head and glanced at the floor as she said, "I wouldn't change my body for anything." Alice started to cry and said, "None of you want to trade anything because you know I'm fat. You don't want my fat stomach and my fat legs and my chubby arms." Many girls chimed in about how she wasn't fat and tried to make her feel better. I just sat quietly, not having the slightest idea how to react. I hadn't felt exactly the same way as Caitlin, but I hadn't envied Alice's body either. At that age, Alice realized that she was bigger than most of us. I was realizing the same thing.